Hello, hello, hello. Shit. Okay, here we go. Okay, you guys, I am um trying something different out here, so bear with me. I was supposed to take my laptop to hmm, uh, Office Max or Office Depot or somewhere around here and get it cleaned up and all that good jazz, but I haven't done it yet. So I've got a couple of computers. I don't know. I'll have to show you guys. Get down, Rennie. Um, so I am on my big computer. Let's see. Okay, so let me know if you guys can. Ruby Red Dress, hello, babe. Peeves, hello. Thank you for coming back. Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Put a one and chat if y'all can hear me. Because I've got my microphone. I'm using my microphone. This is only the second time I've ever used it. I had to. Uh, it's been a technically challenged day. Okay, one. Okay, right on, right on. Is it good though? You can hear me good. I don't need to like talk louder or pump up the volume. Look what I'm drinking, you guys. This darn Sonic, whatever it's called, Snowball. Oh my gosh, I'll be loving. I get burned out on them. Hey, Forgotten Whispers. Mm. Kimmy71. Hey, babe. How are you guys? It's so damn hot here. Mark told me that one of the ladies at work passed out today, Miss Donna. And then I stopped to get gas earlier and getting him some cigarettes. And the guy at the convenience store told me that he had somebody coming from the shipyard, and he passed out in the parking lot, getting ready to come in the store. So we had to run out there with ice water and pour out. I mean, it's like really hot. It had on the computer today. It had like a warning, like high heat warning. It was like way freaking hot. I mean, it takes your breath away as soon as you walk out there. I don't know what the temperature. Let me see what the temperature is right now. I know it's still dang hot out there. Okay, let's see. Just a second, I'll look. So, what's going on, you guys? On this, is it hot where you guys are at? I'm sure it is. Okay, okay. I got this set for my mom's. It's 95 right now, but I'm gonna look and see what it is here on my phone. I'm going up there tomorrow, and when he gets off on Friday, he's coming up there on Friday, and we'll be up there until, let me see, the 4th is on Tuesday. Is it? Yeah, Tuesday. So we'll come home on Tuesday. He's off. He'll have to go back on Wednesday. So I'm gonna go up there and make a good week out of it. Let me see. Come on now. Okay. Pascal. Okay, 91. Says it feels like it's 99 right now, and it does. Excessive heat warning. Excessive heat warning in effect until 8 o'clock tonight. U.S. National Weather Service. Two other about. Yeah, it's freaking hot. So what the temperature is, you guys neck of the woods? Bet it's hotter here. I'm kidding. It's the damn humidity here. Like when I moved up north, I had never like really experienced dry heat except one time. My ex-husband and I, we were married at the time. We went on a motorcycle. We took off for 2 weeks. He bought a Honda. It was a anniversary uh, motorcycle. It was nice. It was a decked out. Can't remember what all it was called, but gosh, I feel like I'm just drinking. But anyway, we left. We were living in Texas at the time, so we took off. And we were gone for 2 weeks, and we went through Arizona. We went to California and stayed. Went to Mexico. We went over to let me see, because back then it was cool. It wasn't Nuevo Laredo. It was Tijuana, and we had been to Nuevo Laredo a lot. We had some friends that moved over there, and uh, they opened a margarita shop, you guys, over in. Okay, so we used to fly in because he had airplanes. We used to fly into Laredo, and we stayed in. Gosh, you guys, I've got some crazy stories. Anyway, we stayed in a hotel that was. There was a big hotel. I can't remember the name of it. Then there was a mall, and then it was the border. Rennie, the Rio Grande. The Rio Grande. I mean, it's just like right there. So the only thing that separated us was the border was Anyway, we used to go down about once a month, sometimes twice a month, just depending. And we would fly our own plane there. It was just a little two place. Or we had a Cessna 172, which was a four seater, and then we had a Piper Taildragger, which was a two seater, and then a Cessna 150 that was a just a two seater. But we would fly our airplane into Laredo, park at the airport, and then we would go get a hotel, and we would cross the border every morning, and then come back late at night. We'd hang out and we'd drink all day and shop. I mean, it was so cheap. He was just crazy. Doctor, let me take you to. I mean, it was just crazy. It was crazy, and it was so different. Now I saw on the Glenn Beck the other day, you guys, where Laredo is like a third world country. It's crazy, crazy. The with the wall, not I mean, it's bad. He said, and he showed videos of. I couldn't believe it. I'll see if I can find it and I'll show it to you. But anyway, we used to do that all the time. So going into Tijuana was a completely different thing. We had to catch. I think it was a red bus or something. I don't know. I don't. We had to ride the red bus, and it was sketchy. We didn't go until nighttime. Anyway, it was kind of sketchy compared to Laredo. We kind of knew our way around. You know what I mean? Um, okay, let me see here. Let me see here. Hey, Miss Pat Gaines. Hey, Zena with Fire. Hey, Ginger Lux. I saw. So Friday is going to be surgery, right? Um, we got whispers. I don't know if I spoke to you, baby doll, but hello, hello. Stardust, hello, welcome. I really like watching Beth. Miss Pat, I do too. My mom and I love me some Dog Bounty Hunter, and I'm here to tell you, there is not a show I haven't seen. I've seen most of them several times. I mean, if it's on, I usually catch the reruns. I love me some Dog Bounty Hunter. And did you know, Miss Pat, that okay, so Dwayne, I've got so much, like I was telling you and Tonica one day, there's so much like behind the scenes stuff that I've just like stumbled across about 6 months ago and it blew my mind. But did you know? So, Youngblood Chapman, the one with the long hair and the braid with dog, they weren't related. They just happened to have the same last name. I don't know. I think they might have done that for, I don't know. But, he was married and had a bunch of small children. And he was married to a native, a lady. And he ended up not once, but twice got arrested for um, sitting in a parking lot by a school playground. And taking care of business, slapping his monkey. Yeah, did it not once but twice. The first time he said that he was, that's why he quit being on the show. The first time he said that he had spilled his coffee and he was trying to get himself cleaned up. So he didn't get, I guess it went by the first time. The network didn't like kick his ass off. But the second time, they're done with him. Now, when they went to this other network, I think they might have had him one time on there. But his wife left him and left him with all those kids, and I think they had like four little ones. I mean, it was. I'm thinking to myself, okay, and you're going to leave him with your babies after knowing that he's sitting there, choking his chicken at a damn, you know what I mean? So that's the reason they quit having Youngblood on the show, and then so okay, I don't know if you guys remember. Let me see what's going on in the chat, and then I'll tell y'all about what we're gonna watch. Zenny Fire, thank you, babe. Zenny Fire, have you ever saw that? It's like a little cartoon, a meme, whatever. And this person is like burning sage. They got a thing of sage, and they're burning it, and it is a freaking it is like a bale of hay, huge thing of sage. So it's gonna get ready to burn. I laugh out loud every time I see that. Thinking, yeah, for sure. Thank you, Forgotten Whispers. But okay, so I don't know if you guys remember, but whenever, gosh, I can't believe it's been 4 years that she's gone, and I followed Dog like almost like Marissa is with Nick Cannon. I mean Nick Carter and them, and there. I mean, I was almost like a full. I mean, I love their story. I love Beth's brassiness, her tender heart, her balls. Nobody got shit over on her, and she ruled the roost. I love that, and I just loved how he would like talk shit about, like I'm gonna smoke behind her back, but then when she was around, he didn't do it. It reminded me so much of my dad. They had a really good relationship, and he really loved her. I don't know if you guys followed whenever him and Francie got together, and this whole story, like how her husband had passed away. The lady he's married to now, her husband had passed away. I think 6 months prior to Beth dying, and she had never heard of Dog. Lived there in Colorado. She was a farmer, and her husband poured concrete. He had an established business and was apparently the best around. If anybody ever asked who did that kind of work, Bob, her husband Bob, was always one. As a matter of fact, That's how her and dog met. But anyway, he had called looking for her husband to have some work done after Beth died. And her friends had already teased her. Okay, so whenever Beth died, the day when Beth died, she was on a religious retreat with this lady that's got a big, I can't think of her name, but she's got a big podcast and stuff. So Francie was on, she actually took like she was staying a 6 month sabbatical. She was going to just throw it all to, to God, to the religion, and not worry about anything else. So she had no plans on thinking about meeting anybody or anything. So when Beth died, the lady saw it on the news and said, "Oh my God, Beth Chapman died." And she's like, "Who?" And she said, "You don't know who Beth?" So she told her about Dog, and she showed her a picture of Dog, and she's like, "Oh wow, he's got a lot. He's got a lot to be desired. Like with his appearance and stuff," and kind of forgot about it. And so then they rock on, a couple of months go by, and Dog is having some hard conversations. In the meantime, he's having some hard conversations with God. You know what I mean? He's like saying, "Look, man, I can't do this. I'm supposed to be with a woman. I can't do, And so he gets back, he's in Colorado, and he gets back and he calls somebody who gave him this number for Bob, the concrete guy, of months and months prior to this. So he found the number, and he called. And Francie said that she had actually quit answering Bob's phone and was fixing to have it turned off, but she had left it on because her grandchildren liked listening to his voice still. So she left it on. And she said one day her grandson was there, and she was sitting there, her and him was sitting there, and his Bob's phone rung. And she had not been answering the phone calls and not even checking them and listening to them. And he said, "Can I answer it, Mama?" And she said, "I don't care." So he did. And Dog said, is what's something, I can't remember the name. Oh, she said, she called him Doug. She thought he said his name was Doug instead of Dog. So, oh, am I buffering? Hey, blank screen. Mitten Mama, what up, baby? So I'm telling some dog bounty hunter news. I'm being like sloppy Molly here, but anyway, so he answered the phone. The grandson did, and he gave it to his grandma, and he says, "Hey," he said, "so and so gave me the number to call Bob." He said, "Is he available?" And she says, "I'm sorry, sir, but Bob died like 8 months ago." And she said, Dog just lost it. And he said, "Oh my God, ma'am." And he just lost it and started crying. And he told, he's an emotional guy anyway. "Hey, Carlos, welcome, Dog." And so he's lost it. And he starts telling her, when he finally was able to compose himself, that he had lost his wife. And she still, I don't think, put it together. She still didn't put it together. So she referenced him as Doug and thinking that's what he said. But anyway, the rest is history. They ended up meeting and fell in love, and they both like honor like Bob and Beth so much. Like they feel like they were really truthfully, and I feel it too, that they were really like Beth and her husband Bob put them together, because it was just, there was no other way to explain it, you guys. I mean, honestly, it's crazy, the story. And so anyway, so I'm on Facebook one day, and I remember when, okay, I don't know if you guys remember, y'all remember David and Rainey, her best friend, Rainey, beautiful gray-headed lady, and her husband David, and they helped bail bonds. They were from California, but they went over there and ended up staying and kind of like helping Beth and Dog with the bail bonds there, the Kai bail bonds and stuff. Okay, so yes, he did, Miss Pat. He needed somebody. I'm gonna tell you something. That's uh, absolutely he did. He did. But Mystical Magnolias, hey baby, I'm back. I'm back. Girl, I had all kinds of difficulties. But anyway, so I'm gonna try to get through it fast so we can go. Rainey's thing getting that long. But anyway, Rainey was her best friend, and she was married to David, and David was Bella's bondsman also. And anyway, they were in, California. I mean, Hawaii. They moved to Hawaii, and she tells a story, but I'm going to let you guys listen to. She kind of touches on this, but anyway, so how I ran across Rainey, it popped up people you may know, and I started looking at her page, and she's got all these videos where David had cheated on her after Beth died, and that blew my mind. Like she was like, he cheated on her with this girl, and it is scandalous stuff. But anyway, David died not long ago. You guys, had a heart attack and died, and Dwayne Lee. So anyway, let me let y'all watch the video, and then I'll go back and fill y'all in on the rest. I got some tea, baby. Sorry, you guys. Hold on now. Did any of you guys know that? What I'm telling y'all? Did y'all know about how Cicely and Bonnie Joe don't have anything to do with baby Lisa and dog, and Leland and his girlfriend don't have nothing to do with his dad anymore, and it's that like the whole family fell apart. Crazy, crazy. And baby Lisa has decided that she likes to swim in the lady pond, and so she is got herself a beautiful wife and living life. Okay, so hold on a second. I got to see if I can get this done here. Share screen. Y'all bear with me. Yeah, his mullet is magical for show, baby. Okay, all right. Okay, and Rainy is so freaking beautiful. Okay, so she just recently moved. Okay, I'm gonna not be able to see you guys for a second. Let me pause this just for a second. Okay, I gotta add this. Hold on, but I hadn't done this before, so okay, I gotta add this. Okay, I think it removed. So okay, I guess it's up there. You guys bear with me. I hope this is gonna. I'm gonna be able to do this. This is on freaking Facebook. Hold on a second. Let me see. Okay, my tab. Okay. All right. I just okay. Y'all put a one if y'all can hear it now. Whenever it starts to play, I gotta figure out how to make it bigger. I know I got all my business up there. You guys, you know, we oh shit, I can't hear her. Okay, I gotta figure out. Hold on, guys. Maybe I got the. Oh, shit. Uh-huh. Hold on, guys. Y'all know how I roll. Freaking. Okay. Shit. Gotta get the volume. Oh. Okay, so that's still not playing. Y'all just hang on with me. Bear with me. I hear you, but not the video. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I mean, since I'm using my mic, I wonder if it will go. Just hold on. If all else fails, I'll play it on my damn tablet and hold my camera. Hold on. I'm gonna try to figure this out, though. You have to just bear with me. You know, this is a low budget here. Let's see. Okay. If anybody knows what I'm doing wrong, feel free to holler at me and let me know. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna shrink this again. All right. Thank you now. Exit the screen. Y'all just hang on with me. This the menu. Maybe that does it. Nope. Oh shit. I had a feeling I might have trouble with this doing it on Facebook. Uh okay, let me see. Maybe if I go into here, settings. Okay, audio. I don't know. I might just have to play it on my tablet, you guys. Sorry, but you can because I just don't know. I tried to I tried to let's see, what's that big edit layout? I tried to practice this before I went with you guys, but anyway, nobody could chat with me. Shit. Okay, well I'm just going to end this. I feel like it's like really easy. And I will add the stream. Let's see. Well, see, you see this little microphone right here? I don't see it here. I don't know if you have to see that or not. Okay, I'm just gonna do it like this shit. You know me, I'm freaking living up my hair color. Hey, baby, I'm gonna get to see my old baby doll, Thomas the Ramos. Okay, so I'm just gonna um, play it on here. So hold on a second, let me get her pulled up. Hi, Mr. Romas. Don't get up there and get my drink now. You guys, my mom back in the day, and my mom used to. I told her that. I think that's why you don't want to come to my house anymore because I have the cat and he ruled the roost because he was her cat before, but she never let him come in the house. But he rules the roost. He's my baby. He's my baby. Okay. Anyway, I never thought it'd be like this ever cat, like with hair. I'm so weird about like I hate hair. You know, whenever you love them, you'll deal with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like look at, I just love him. He is a cantankerous little shit. He only gives me loving whenever it's convenient for him. Okay, all right. Let's see. So she has on her page. Y'all have to go and look at her page. She does lives all the time. Rainy Robinson, and it's Rainy Robinson. But she's got really a real pretty tribute. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get my camera down. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay, let's see. Okay. Get my keyboard out of the way. First time I put each at the same time. Actually, it's the second time. Hi, everybody. Can y'all hear it? I'm fixing to fix it so y'all can see it. I'm sorry we've got to do it like this, but it's not that long. Isn't she beautiful? Can y'all hear it? Put a one if you can. I can turn it up if you want. Yep. Yeah, I don't see it one, so I assume I can. Okay, thank you, Stardust. I'm gonna shut up. Okay, not very well. Oh. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you very much. Hi, Mask Doll. Oh, y'all gonna be drunk. Kids ready for camp? I love that. I love that. Hi, Gina. Cracklin. Hi, Heather. Let's see. Hold on. Hi, Nellie. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Hi, James. Hi, Pamela. I'm so glad you guys made it. Can you believe it's been 4 years? 4 years. When I think back, it seems like it was yesterday, and it seems like it was like a lifetime ago, all at the same time. Isn't that? It's so odd how life can be, you know. And even when we knew that it was happening, you know, there's a big part of you that doesn't want to believe that. You know, I didn't want to. Hold on, guys. I mean, the logical side of me knew that was going to happen, but you know. So I didn't know until today that she like didn't do all of what the doctors wanted her to. Is that better, or is it still staticky? You know, she ascended to heaven, and that was very, very hard. It was hard. She was in intensive care, and you know. Okay, is it better now, Ruby Red Dress? A lot. It was a lot. So okay. So during that time, you know, there were so many, there were just so many fragments that I knew were going to be difficult to keep together, to put together, keep together. And she had a big life, a huge life. And we knew that it was going to affect, you know, lots and lots of people. But we didn't realize that it would affect as many as it has. And here we are 4 years later, and she's still very much missed. Some freaking redneck ingenuity. I don't know what to touch. I say, I laugh about, I joke about, and you know, it's because of her. She really did. She really did. Because you almost see her.
Hi, Pamela. Let's see, I never changed my life. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did. And, it's funny, when I had thousands and thousands of conversations with her. Hi, Anita. How are you? Thank you. Yeah, Missouri loves my hair.
If somebody wants to come up, I could present and let you play it. You could just go to Facebook and search for her.
Yeah,
I'll be glad to do that because I can't figure it out, honey. And I did take smoke a little bit earlier. Just letting them know. So if anybody wants to come up, forgot whispers, I can do that.
Hi, Kelly.
Just let me know.
Oh, Jasper Poodle, you wish you had the time to get.
Because this is going to be.
Yeah. I mean, I was saying, like, I had many conversations with her, and just sometimes I just catch her like at little moments, and I said to her, I go, I don't think you realize. Like,
Ruby Red, anybody wants to come up. Ginger Locke, I know you're in the hospital, but.
And this is a funny thing about like, and her being in the spotlight and all of that. What would always resonate with her loudest, and I think that we all can relate to this, is that when one person says something bad, it erases like all the good stuff that's said. So you have to bring that out in other people. Hi, Shelly. How are you? That was Beth's longtime BFF from school. Shelly, I don't know. I know that you know, but when she used to call people when she would pretend to be somebody else, she would use your name. She would always use your name. It was hilarious, very hilarious. Hi, Christy.
Okay.
Yeah, she did have a big impact. She really did.
Y'all want to just wait?
And I don't think that she realized. Hi, Landy.
Let's do that.
How are
Let's
you,
just
sweetheart?
wait. That way I can go back and tell y'all some more tea.
I don't think she didn't understand.
So let me figure out here,
how much she was loved.
Yeah,
and I said that to her.
Okay, hold on, guys. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry. There's probably just a down one touch of a switch or something that I'm doing or not doing. Hold on, I'll get back on me. I said I'm not going to freaking, partake in anything anymore before I go live, but it's been a rough day. And plus, I'm using a completely different computer. I'm not used to using. Let me just show y'all what Mark. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what he reads up while we're waiting on Forgotten Whispers. So, whenever we first got to get, whenever I moved down here, we got together. Rose, his late wife, passed away. But anyway, she was really, really sick, a year or so before she died. But anyway, she liked to sit in the living room. She had lots of issues, but she couldn't go, couldn't do a lot, get around a whole lot. So she would sit here and play games. So he went and got her locked up. Anyway, he hooked up these computers so they could game, sit together in the living room. So I'm just going to show y'all. I have excuse my laundry because I haven't done laundry, so I've got it right here to fold up. Okay, let me turn my lights off. Hold on a second. Let's see. Okay. So shit. So he's got this big black thing built in the middle of the corner. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. But he's got me a monitor. He's got it on. He ordered these things so we could. So there's a monitor there. Look how dusty it is. And then there's another monitor, and the couches are right here and right over there, and we can sit here together and play games or whatever. And we got these monitors. People think we're crazy when they come in and they see all these damn. And I hardly ever sit in here and use this. While we're waiting on that, I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm making Queen Bee a rolling tray and a grinder. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna show y'all what. Hello. So anyway, Mark told me, he said, take your laptop, and run over there and let him look at it. And I just hadn't done it. So, hey, Rambling Rom, hey, Lisa B, welcome to the shit show, girl. So, okay, so let me show you. So there's two different ways I do these. Well, this is just one of them. This is like a little stash box, but I've got some that are threaded that she'll be able to screw down, screw lift it. Okay, so this is, there's a bumblebee on it. You guys can see it. So, and it's just a little thing here. So this one, I don't put paint in the stuff. I use other stuff, glitter and micropowders and stuff like that. But on this one, my sister likes them when I do it like this. My sister loves bumblebees too. This one, I actually put paint in my resin, and it makes it have a very rustic. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, so like you'll see, like it's just worn, looking like it's a weathered, like it's an old thing. And if you can see, like here, it makes like it's like got pits and stuff in it. So it's the same mold. I just use like different products and stuff to make it look weathered, or whatever. So, and then you guys that don't smoke or partake or anything, this probably is not going to interest you. But hello, here's a beautiful grinder. So that's a little grinder. I'm gonna put her name. I'm gonna put Queen Bee on my Cricut, and then put another top coat of resin on it. And then I have a couple. This is for another order. Look how pretty this one is. I don't know if you guys can see it. Isn't that beautiful? I love that blue. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna personalize it for them. But let's see. Oh, and I made my. Okay, so I was experimenting with some alcohol ink. So I made this ashtray. And you really not. Let me see. Turn this on. Let's see if this helps. Yeah, you can kind of see. So it's kind of like camouflage, but it's actually, this is one of my smaller ones. I'm going to do a bigger one. But then, let's see. I'm going up to my mom, so I made some. My dad always carried a cross in his pocket every day. He would kiss it every morning. He would get up in the morning and get ready, and he would kiss it and say a prayer and put it back in his pocket. You know, it had "In God We Trust" on it. It was like this big. Well, it was like the size of this. So he went through two in my lifetimes. One got real thin and worn, and he lost it. And so we got him another one, and he was this one. The second one was already, you couldn't read, and it was getting really really thin too. So whenever he passed away, so the cross is really mean like has a special meaning to it. But this is so I found me a mold, and this one it actually has a cutout. Cross. This is I'm gonna put this on a keychain, and then I have. Now this one I'm going to put black in the middle, and then we got this one, and then these are made for my nephew. He's got what is Randy Howe? Not a gecko, but a bearded dragon. So I don't have a bearded dragon mold, but I have a gecko. So this is I'm gonna put these in key rings, and they can put them on their book bag. That's a gecko, and then Aspen Doodle. His name is Aspen. I call him Aspen Doodle. Everybody gets nicknames. He wanted a green frog. I gave him some orange feet, but I gotta put the keychains and pimp them out and stuff. This is another little frog. I gave him some tan feet, and I think that's it. Oh, a little flower. I'm gonna make these into barrettes. Put a little clip on for a little bit. Hey, outlaw trucker. Hello. Okay, no problem. Forgotten whispers. No problem. And then this is just like a little trinket bowl. But anyway, the tray I'm going to make is a rolling tray. It's got sides on it. And there's another stash bottle that screws on that I make. This one goes on the tray also, but it's free roam. You can pick it up, move it around. So, and then you put the grinder with it. All the new rave people. I'm over here binding books. I'm trying to fill a few orders. Oh, but it's, I think, girl, I know it's so hot. Anyway, I was telling a while ago that it's 90, I don't know what the temperature is. It's 92, I think. But they say it feels like it's 99 right now until 8 o'clock. It's a heat advisory until 8 o'clock. So it's hotter than Hades. I'm just telling you. Oh, thank you, Lisa B. I love. So there's some ladies, they go and buy these stainless steel or silver ones from the Dollar Tree, and they're they're oval, and then some of them are like square. They're like that, and they paint those and then put resin over it. But I don't know. I like pouring pouring the whole thing with resin instead of just, I guess it's to each their own, you know what I mean? So, as anyone fire binding books, what kind of books are you binding? Like school books or what? Um, Outlaw Trucker, how are you, babe? How are you? Mint Mama, you doing good? Lisa V. Whenever Forgotten Whispers coming up here, I'm going to share my screen with her and let her pull that up, Rainy, and I can share it like that because I couldn't figure it out, you guys. I couldn't figure it out. Hence my while I'm drinking this strawberry, let me see, shortcake something. Their featured drink for the summer. Mm. Mm. Lisa B, thank you. What color is your favorite color, Lisa? And I'll hook you up with a cross, babe. Uh, so let me go back to finish telling y'all about. Okay, so Rainy starts. You guys, if y'all have Facebook, or don't go on there and look at her page. If you get somebody to let you go on their page, because it's very interesting just to go back and watch her videos, her lives. But so I don't know who she's referencing, but there's a company that. Okay, so whenever they quit filming with what was it was the people that they were filming with before this last show, the eight who was it, I on tip of my tongue, AMC or anyway, the production, I mean the channel, the team that they were using before this last show, before Beth died, whoever, I can't remember who it was right now, but anyway, they had a falling out, okay, and they were trying to control the narrative of how things were going to go, and Beth was, from what I've heard, that Beth was, wanted to have more say in it, so they ended up leaving that production company and going with WGN or something like that. Well, so when Beth died, well, she had, she was really worried about Dog not being able to handle the business and people take advantage of him because he doesn't know how to, say no and all that stuff. So she really talked to Randy about, you got to look out for Big Daddy, and don't let him, help lead him down a path. Don't let the kids, he'll be bankrupt and lost everything we've worked so hard to get and all that. So that whenever Beth died and Dog started staying mainly in Colorado, he couldn't go back to, he said it's just too hard to go back to Hawaii, to their home there. And so, the production company okay, so when she died, Rainey said, I just felt like I had to do something for my friends. So she started a nonprofit. If I'm not mistaken, it was like a nonprofit thing. And it was going to be to like help people. They were going to help people, send them to college, help them if they got on drugs or whatever the situation was. She had a plan. So she started it, took, was up and up with Bonnie Joe and Cicely, on the up and up with them, had their name as like vice president of it, shared all the information with them. Never, it was never not transparent. She was always transparent with it. And her goal was, whenever Bonnie Joe and Cicely, whenever the end of last year, was for them to take it over and her back out of it. And anyway, so this production company that they're with turned Bonnie Joe and Cicely and Leland against Dog and Baby Lisa and Rainy now. So they've all fell out. They didn't come to the West One. They didn't come to the wedding. It was a big divide, like major divide. And Rainy, she holds. She doesn't. Katie barred the door. She puts it out there how she feels. And they also kind of wrangled her husband. Okay, any papers you can find. Okay, let me see what you said. Any papers you can find. Oh, do tell me exactly everything and then make it look pretty. Oh, that's good. Oh, right on. Well, it's kind of like I watch these people that they do these like memory. I don't know what they're called. I have to look them up. I found several of them saved, but they put these journals together, and it's just like all kinds of different magazines and papers, books to suit their whatever their what they want their book to be about. And gosh, I can't think of some of the tip of my tongue what they're called. Oh, cool beans. What do you bind them with? Like glue, or do you use other stuff like with glue? Um, yeah. So Rainy, like now she's in. She just moved. She left California and she bought her a new home, had one built, and she had a couple of kids with David. But anyway, David ended up cheating on her with this woman that they had actually Beth knew and everything. They had hired, and she was they had hired her company to do a service for them. And she said she never like she thought the girl liked her. They were friends, and come to find out, and her and David were like soulmates. I have to say that if he had not died, I think they absolutely would have gotten back together. And she felt like they would too. She said he was just going through, midlife crisis. So when he died, he was sitting there. Leland and his girlfriend was there, Jamie, and the new wife. And they were at their home, the new wife's home, and David, and they were sitting there on a Zoom business call, and he had a heart attack and died like right there. It was very like, of course, a heart attack you don't expect it, but he was very healthy, very worked out. So it was kind of suspicious. So he's got uh, one or two daughters with Rainey, and she had a daughter before they married, but it was like he's the dad. So, and then they've got grandkids, and it just like breaks your heart when you watch the videos of. I mean, she's mourning him still. You know what I mean? And the wife would not let them. His kids have nothing to do like with the funeral and everything. She was like all freaking like a perplexed Laura. I mean, like shady in the house. Yeah, junk journals. Yeah, you know. So isn't that awful? Guys, that people. I mean, it's just so sad. So sad that. I mean, they've been together for many, many years, and they have built a beautiful life together. So, I mean, and this other girl, I thought she's younger, but she was near as pretty as Rainey. I mean, I think she's a beautiful lady and classy. And when I first, right when Beth, the first year after Beth, at her, I guess, Remembrance Day, Beth's favorite drink was Leches martinis, leches or leches. I don't know how to say it, but so she has David was fixing them some martinis and stuff, and they talked about Beth and honored her and stuff. And this was what I was trying to play a while ago is what she wrote for the funeral, for Beth's funeral. And she said that she didn't know how she was going to do it. She told Dog, "I'll do it, but I don't know how I'm going to do it." And she said it took her about 2 hours to write it. And she said I was crying so much. She said I had to read it 3 or 4 times just to desensitize myself so I could get up there and read it. But guys, I think that I don't think that she knew how, gosh, how much it touched. I know it for me and my sisters, my mom. I mean, it really affected us. I mean, it was like we lost somebody that we knew. You know what I mean? She just had that way about her that just made you feel like she could be your best friend, your sister. You know what I mean? So it's just so sad that she, and then just seeing him pine over it, just like so sad. But a lot of people weren't happy, and I think Rainey kind of took a little, had a little conflict with him and Francie getting together, and she wasn't sure about it. She's very vocal and open about how she feels. She wasn't sure how, she just wasn't sure how she. But I think now that I do too. I like Francie too. She is just genuine. She's genuine, isn't she? And I think she's got the best interest for Dog. I mean, I just think that it was. Don't you think that like Beth and Bob had something to do with it? I mean, just the way it come together. Zena, did you know the story? I just think that they absolutely were up there like pushing them together. Um, and while we're waiting, I'll tell you guys. Okay, let's talk about what the hell I've watched. Oh, look at my baby. Look, oh, I just love that little turd butt. But okay, so I was watching. Something popped up last night. It was a Clutch Them Pearls. It was Justin, and I went over there, and his title was Christine and a bunch of fives. And I watched just a minute of it. Well, this morning whenever I was doing some stuff, pouring some stuff, I put him on and listened to a few minutes. You guys, tragedy pimp ain't even the freaking word for it. I mean, I don't know what all he was talking about, but I just think the fact that anybody is still talking about freaking Summer Wells at this point. I'm gonna put the link back in there. Anybody that is still talking. I mean, okay, so there was this other story not long ago that just last week that people, hey baby, hey little baby, they were saying that yeah, he's chilling. He loves his mama, and I'm taking him whenever if we're going to gonna be gone for a couple of days. My mother-in-law lives 3 houses down, and we just she comes down here and feeds them. But whenever I'm gonna be gone more than 3 days, I have to take it with me, and they don't look. It's stressful on me too because he don't like to. Cats don't like to. Or most this one don't. They don't like to travel. And so he I have to give him trazodone and not make him like chill a little bit. Now Rennie, that okay. Hold on, forgot whisper. Hold on, I gotta hold on, girl. My damn mouse ain't working now. Lord, Lord, I dropped it a little bit, didn't I? Oh my God. Okay. Shit. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hello.
Hello, how are you? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Hello, hello.
Does anybody know? Okay. Can
Oh,
y'all
I can hear. I
hear
can hear you
us?
now.
Um, Let me see.
Okay, I can maybe just walk through you how to do it.
Hold on, girl. I wonder if it's this thing. It might say. Okay, hold on a second. It says echo. Mic volume. Okay. Can you say something now?
I'm here. I can hear you.
You can. Okay. Peace says I hear you. Peace. Do you hear Forgotten Whispers?
Hello. I can hear
Oh,
you
I can hear
guys.
myself now. See, I can't hear her.
Okay, I can
What is
hear
that?
both.
Should do?
Huh.
I think I'm going to have to. Hold on a second. Let me get my Bluetooth. Hold on a second.
Okay. Anyways, hey chat. How's everybody? How is everybody? Oh, good. I'm glad you guys can hear us, but she can't hear me, so we'll have to figure that out. Did y'all have a good day? Oh, look at the cat. Just perked up there. What's Mama doing? Okay. So I can. Oh, I love Diamond. I love her so much.
Bear with me.
I am
Okay, hold on.
hanging, everybody. We'll get to ya.
Oh shit, here it is.
She's so funny to listen to her rumbling around. She's like me, just like talks herself through it.
Okay, hold on, hold on.
We're here, honey.
I thought I had it figured out. Okay, I've got my little Bluetooth hooked up. Oh shit, I unplugged my camera. I'll be damn, Betty Joe.
Oh, I love this woman so much.
I'll be a monkey's uncle. I'm sorry, little pig.
Maybe I could drop down and come back up. I don't know. Um, I'll just wait. So what kind of tea did you guys end up seeing today on the streets? Anything exciting? Hello, 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 Diamond. Hello. You haven't watched anything today? I think that will not help. Oh, well. Hello, I've taken over the show here. What you all doing today? What's everybody up to? I hope it works. I don't know what to do for her because I haven't been up on too many panels. And my mic is on. You guys can hear me. My camera is off, of course, but my avatar's up. So, yeah. You hear Diamond laughing in the background. Yeah. She's so cute to like listen to her while she's rumbling around in the background trying to get the things fixed and stuff. She's adorable. I love her so much. Do you guys know like what video she wanted to show? I could like start looking that up while I'm sitting here waiting for her. But yeah, sounds good on both ends now. All right. I'm making food for lunch tomorrow. She's so funny. Yes, she is so funny. She is so funny. I just finished making lunch for my hubby. He works nights, so he is off and running now. Yeah. So yeah, does anybody know what video it was that she was looking at or she was trying to show you guys? Because then I can like take a look and see if I can find it. Oh gosh, just give me a minute here, you guys. I'm pretty sure that's my granddaughters. So hang on. I'm gonna mute for a second. So just if she hops on, then just let her know. Okay, hang on.